Hello and welcome to the Berea College Sports Complex here on WBON TV. Coverage brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey here for the 44th District Simulcast Championship presentation. We have the baseball game and the softball game here live for you tonight as the umpires and coaches meeting there at home plate. You will see the softball game on your right and the baseball game on your left. John, it's been a week of them trying to get these games in, as they have there's graduation tomorrow night, there's the regional draw tomorrow. A lot of pressure to get this game in, and the weather has not wanted to cooperate.
Earlier today, I had no idea how we were going to be able to play on this field, but they're out there. I think it's going to be a little chilly for them tonight. I think they might get a little mud, but that's baseball.
Both fields look really good, in my opinion. Pretty surprised. Kudos to the Berea College athletic staff getting the surfaces ready to play. This will be the first matchup between the baseball teams this season. We're scheduled to start off the season with one another, but ended up getting snowed out of that one, only to play in the rain today. And the softball teams have split. Each team won their home game against the other, and both with a pretty big margin. John, it was not a close game in either situation. When they played down at Madison Southern won 11-3. When they played in Richmond, Madison Central won 10-1. So two lopsided games of softball and a season of baseball build-up. Both of these teams have had good years, and I think they've been looking forward to this game and knowing they were on a collision course all year long.
Absolutely. I know they were scheduled to play earlier this year. It got rained out. So I thought this one was going to get rained out, but here it is. So the ladies looking to break the tie, and I guess for the guys, they got to figure out who's going to be the champions tonight.
Who's going to be the champion? Of course, all teams going on to the 11th region tournament, and it'll be interesting in the softball game tonight. It looks like Kate Drury will be starting on the mound for Madison Central. She didn't pitch in either game for the Indians against Berea this year. Not sure if that was strategic from Coach Hall or if they were just looking to mix some things up, but she certainly is their top pitcher, so Southern's going to get a different look tonight.
Absolutely.
For Southern over on the softball field, they're going to start Anna Kate Kress on the mound. She was the starting pitcher up at Central, and then they had Jade Terrell pitch at Southern. For the baseball game, Lucas Ward is starting on the mound for the Indians, as he has pitched over 30 innings this season with a 2.43 ERA. Madison Southern is going to be pitching Aaron Short, who's pitched 37 innings and just over a 3 ERA. So both pitchers ready to go. Both fields about ready, as Madison Central's Drury is getting warmed up, and we're about to get the first pitch over on the baseball game. In case you're just joining us, this is the 44th District Simulcast Championship presentation here on WBON. It's going to be a fun night of baseball and softball. We get the first pitch there, strike one to Trey Helton. Helton been the leadoff hitter for the last half of the season. He gets hit in the head there. First base runner on for the Eagles. That's what you want to see if you are the Eagles. And the leadoff base runner is always very important. We're also about to get going over on the softball field. Bryant Brock, third base playing up, trying to prepare for a bunt here, and he squares, pulls back, ball one to Brock. Brock, in his junior season, his first year of high school baseball, played a lot growing up, and his speed has made a lot of difference for the Eagles this season, both in the field and on the base paths and at the plate. Foul ball with a bunt.
Over on the softball field, Tyree starts things off with a single for the Lady Eagles. Anna Kate Kress up to the plate.
Anna Kate's had a great year of her own, leading the Lady Eagles in batting average as a sophomore. Brock gets the bunt down, and he's going to be out at first. Moves Helton over in scoring position. Pitcher Aaron Short coming up to bat.
Anna Kate sees ball one.
Pitch to Short. Takes ball one. As catcher Luke Briner goes out to have a chat with Ward, making sure they are on the same page and their signals are clear enough to understand and confusing enough to keep Helton from grabbing them out there on second.
I know if you're watching this, you cannot see second base, but Tyree still second on a fake bunt by Kress.
So the Eagles with runners in scoring positions on both fields right now. Ball two to Short on the baseball field. Ward comes set. 2-0 pitch. Ball three.
Big swing and a miss for Kress. She's looking at 1 and 2.
Ward's only walked 20 batters on the season 13 batters on the season in 13 innings. Already put Helton on and trying to battle back from a 3-0 count here to Short. Full to the senior. Payoff pitch. Ball 4 to Short. Going to make his way to first base. 2 on for the Eagles. Get a courtesy runner in for the pitcher here. Send in Brentley Hankins, another senior. Two on, 1 out for the Eagles.
Anna Kate Kress swing and a miss, so that will be strike 3 for her. Lexi Keener up to the plate.
Keener leads the district in home runs this season. Despite the feedback that she has not hit any on games I've been calling. So I'm to blame if she does not hit well today. Griffin back up for the baseball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1 to even the count. Back with a share of the team lead for home runs with 4 this season. Fouls that one off. Eagles have 15 home runs as a team. spread out amongst 5 players. Madison Central only has 10 on the season. 7 of those are Cannon Cook.
Keener now with 2 strikes. Jamie, I'm going to need you to take back everything you said about Keener so she can get her 8th home run of the year right now.
That's on me. Here's a pitch. Two to Keener now. One-two count to back. 2 on, 1 out. Ward comes to the plate. Ball 2.
Keener now looking at a 3-2 count.
Payoff pitch from Ward. And he gets back down on strikes, bringing up Lucas Ingram, who pitched a perfect game on Monday against Model.
My apologies, that was a strikeout by Keener. Now Reeves up to the mound, or up to the plate.
Back pick at second after a strike call. Ball's going to be dropped by the second baseman. And now we got runners on first and third. 0-1 count to Ingram.
Over on the softball field, Taylor Reeves almost leads the team in runs. She has 22. Lily and Kirk has 23. She's looking at a 2-1 count right now.
Ingram puts it in the air. Right field's going back and makes the play, and that's going to do it here for the top of the first. No hits, no outs.
Reeves has a monstrous hit, and I'm having a hard time seeing everything, but I think that
Tyree scored.
Tyree is, come in for the lone score yet for Madison Southern. And Reeves makes that one a double.
RBI double as the Eagles take the lead on the softball field. Baseball's going to have to try to hold their own out on the field now.
Wilson up to the plate for the Eagles. She hits that one to the shortstop, who throws it to first. She's going to be out. And that's going to do it for the inning. Madison Southern won, as Central is going to be up to the plate when we come back.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
You know what they say. Every great season starts with a strong lineup. Neat agility, the Trailblazer cuts through traffic like a wide receiver in the red zone. Power, the Silverado handles work and tailgates like a linebacker on a mission. And if you're ready to go electric, the Equinox EV has the range to go all the way. No matter your game plan, Jack Burford Chevrolet has a vehicle that suits your drive. Stop in, suit up, and let's kick off your next adventure.
And we're back here at Berea College for the bottom of the first in both district championship games for baseball and softball. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repairs. The Lady Eagles lead 1-0 on the softball field, and we're all knotted up at 0 over on the baseball field.
When action resumes over on the softball field, Parks will be up to the plate.
Howie up. He hits the ball to short, and it gets under the glove of a sliding Trace Halstead. Get a runner up to bat. And Howie, the Kent State commit, batting an astounding .461 on the season, gets a single there. Will Richardson now up to the plate, hitting .388. A lot of speed. He puts the first pitch in play. Down the line, foul. Howie certainly a stolen base threat out there as well. Leads the team with 26 stolen bases on the season. Short comes set. Pickoff attempt, and he's safe.
Parks attempts a bunt. It's going to go foul. She's now looking at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Short comes to the plate in the baseball game. Going to be called a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Richardson goes down to short. Payoff pitch. There goes Howie, and he's going to stand up with a stolen base there as Richardson takes a ball.
Parks hits a pop fly. It's going to be caught. It's going to be 1 out.
Howie with a healthy lead off of second. No base runners over on the softball field. Ball 2. If Short has had one struggle this season, it has been running up a high pitch count on high pitch counts. Foul ball for Richardson.
Foul ball for Neal, yet the same exact time. So that's going to make the count 0-2.
Payoff pitch here to Richardson. Breaking ball goes low. Now the count's full.
Neely puts that one into about center field, and it's going to be caught. 2 outs. No runners on base right now for the Indians.
Ball 4 to Richardson. First 2 batters on base for the Indians on the baseball side. Like my friend Chris used to say, not ideal for the Eagles.
Next up to the plate is Drury for the Indians.
Cannon Cook up to the plate. Got to be licking his chops. Last time he saw Southern in last year's district championship game, went 3 for 3 with 2 home runs, a triple, 9 runs batted in. He's going to get backed off the plate with an inside pitch right there. Southern's defense gets the 3rd out, leading after 1-0. Runners are going. Cook swing and miss. Now the district's home run leader up with 2 runners in scoring position. 1-1 count.
Over on the softball field, Drury fly out. So that's 3 fly outs in the first for the Indians. That's the end of the first, with Wilson up to the plate as we go into the top of the second.
And Cook going to be hit by the pitch. Now we got bases loaded for the Indians.
So, Jamie, I've been watching softball. What's the score? Tell me. I've not really been listening to you. So what's going on over here?
So what else is new? 0-0, bases loaded, no outs for the Indians. Bottom of the first. And Jagger Ham is up to the plate. Jagger having a great season as well, hitting .352. And looking to get the Indians on the board here. Ball one to Ham. Strike one, brings it even. Southern Corners playing in for potential ground out at home. Foul ball. 1-2 count to Ham. Short trying to get it out of a jam. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouls that one off as well. Ham sticking around.
Back over on the softball field, Collette up to the plate. 1-1 is your count.
Ball two to Ham on the baseball field. Counts even.
Collette takes her second strike over on the softball field. 1-2 count.
Strike three. Ham goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Going to bring up Carson Sizemore, the sophomore.
2-2 for Collette. It's going to bring up a full count. That one hit a little bit before the plate.
First pitch to Sizemore. It's hitting to left field. Diving catch by Landon Dunn. Tyler Howie's going to say tagged. Southern appealing. The officials say he's safe. So 1-0 Indians on the sac fly there from Sizemore. Two down, still two on.
Over on the softball field, 1 out as Collette takes a strike three. Shepard up to the plate. Big swing and a miss.
A lot of youth over on the Madison Southern softball team. Shepard, a sophomore, several sophomores making big plays in today's game. 1-1 count to the new hitter, Elijah Halloran.
Quickly looking over the roster, Jamie, I don't know that there's a senior on that team.
There is not a senior on the roster.
7th grade through sophomore, but no seniors.
Damrell, Keener, and Reeves, all juniors. Ball two to Halloran over the baseball field.
Shepard takes strike two. It's going to be a 1-2 count. 1 out.
Brings it even. Halloran pitched a good game on Monday against Berea. Playing second base today. Hitting .317 on the season. 2 out, 2 on, 2 strikes, 2 balls.
That's a lot of words over on the softball field. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She takes the next pitch.
Deuce is wild here. Aaron Short, payoff pitch. Runners are going. Strike 3, and he gets out of it. Holds the minimal damage. Bases loaded with no outs, and he gets out of it, giving up just 1 run after 1. The Eagles trail the Indians 1-0 over on the baseball side.
Shepard with a strikeout. That brings Lillian Kirk up to the plate. Kirk, 79 at-bats, 23 runs, 20 hits, 14 RBIs. She takes strike one. And then ball one.
John, so far on both fields, about what I expected. Both teams maybe playing a little tight, low scoring through an inning and a half, almost over on the softball field, through one on the baseball field.
Right now there's 2 outs, and Kirk takes ball 2. So I think that was ball 2. So 1 and 2 count right now.
Again, this is a simulcast. We're doing both games at the same time, as it looks like they get the third out over on the softball field. Going to take us into the bottom of the second over there, as we're in the top of the second over here on the baseball side. Southern trying to get back into it. Holston Cornett coming up to bat.
When we get back at the softball field, Stewart will be up to bat. The junior, 99 at-bats, 26 runs, 42 hits. Tell you, that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
4.24 batting average. I will take it.
Holston Cornett with 3 home runs, the sophomore. Serving as the DH, and he gets hit by a pitch as Ward hits the first batter in both innings. We'll bring up junior shortstop Trace Halstead. Ward thrown a ton of innings this season. Obviously no stranger to pitching with runners on and keeping them from scoring. He did that first, had 2 on. Halstead puts a bunt down the first baseline, goes foul.
Oh, 1 count over in the softball field. Stewart gets strike 1.
Called strike 2 there on Halstead, down 0-2. Couple pitches on the outside corner each way here tonight. I love a big strike zone as a baseball fan. You want the guys to go up there and hit. Payoff pitch to Halstead. That one's a little too far outside. 1-2 count.
Same count over on the softball field. 1-2 count for Stewart.
Ball's hitting the air. Over in the baseball field, trying to turn a double play. Not going to get it as Halstead beats out the throw to first. The fly out over on the softball field.
Yeah, Stewart hits a deep ball to right field, and that one's going to be caught for the out. Scarberry up to bat for the Indians.
Baller sports name. Henry Lester up for the Eagles. A lot of speed. Misses the bunt attempt. Falls behind 0-1. Foul ball nearly sneaks in the window over here on us on the softball field.
1-1 count over there on the softball field as Scarberry hits that one. Scarberry hits that foul ball. She's going to hit that one, and it's going to be caught, making that 2 outs.
Cress inducing a lot of flyouts over there, just hoping to keep those in the yard.
She's pitched
so far
19 pitches and so far has 5 flyouts.
Halstead with a stolen base. Got a runner in scoring position, and Lester has a 1-2 count. 0-2 count. Payoff pitch, and he hits it to short. They're going to go to first for the out, make the play. Sizemore gets the out there. 2 outs now.
Robinson hits that one up in the air. It's going to be caught as well for your 3rd out. That's the bottom of the 2nd. Madison Southern still leads 1-0.
Connor Bailey up for the Eagles. I think that was Sizemore at short made that play. Two-0 count to Bailey. Top of the order on deck over there for the Eagles. He takes strike 1. Connor pops it up to the left side. Zach Turner and Luke Briner giving it a run there. And he makes a diving catch to end the inning. After an inning and a half, Indians lead 1-0. We're going to step aside for a short break and come back for the rest of the 2nd inning in both games on WBON TV.
Hi, my name is Michael Bucky Wilson, CEO, President here at CG Bank. As your local community bank, we take the time to get to know our valued customers. As a banker, I know that every day we touch lives, whether it be the local farmer expanding his crop or a neighbor planning their daughter's wedding. CG Bank is there to help you along the way. Stop by any of our 6 convenient locations in Urban, Richmond, Brea, or Stanton and see what community banking is all about. Or visit us online at www.cg.bank.
CG Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to the championship simulcast here for the 44th District at Berea College. Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey. The softball and baseball going at the same time. Coming up for the Indians on the baseball side will be Hicks, Turner, and Briner. They scored 1 after having bases loaded with no outs in the bottom of the 1st. Reverse that score over on the girls' side as Drury gets a strikeout for the first out of the 3rd. First pitch there to Hicks is a ball. Hicks batting .375 on the season, having a great senior campaign. Short falls behind 2-0.
Over on the softball field, Carroll takes a strikeout. That makes Tyree back up. We're going up to the top of the lineup.
Short loaded the bases with no outs in the last inning. Battles his way out with limited damage. Doesn't want to do that this time as he falls behind 3-0, comes back with a strike there.
Jamie, over on the softball field, Drury pitching pretty elite right now. 6 strikeouts so far in this game.
Ball 4 there to Hicks. Hicks with 14 stolen bases, second on the team. Tied for second on the team. With Will Richardson. Zach Turner up to bat. He's going to bunt it back to the pitcher. Short goes to second. They get the lead runner. Heads up play there by Short. The bunt just a little bit too far back to the middle of the field.
Tyree hits that one. It's going to be caught, thrown over to first for the second out. Last time she was up, she had a single, almost had a single that time, but she was thrown out at first.
Ball 1 to Briner. Pickoff attempt over on first, no good.
Anna Kate Kress up to the plate now for the Eagles. It's going to be a well-placed ball. I think she's going to get a single. She's safe on first.
If you're watching at home and due to the weather, we have an angle that cuts off first base a little bit. Take pride in knowing that it's also cut off for us.
It's interesting calling a game when you can only see the mound and a little bit of the plate. I can't see the ump with the call. I'm doing my best over here.
Another 3-0 count is second and 3 batters here. Again, with Short getting a high pitch count. Runner going, doesn't matter. Base on balls for Briner. We're back up to the top where Howie had a single in his first at bat. Coming up now with 2 runners on, looking to do some damage.
Keener up to the plate for the Indians. Strike 1 for Keener.
Howie swings and tips it straight back.
Keener gets a hold of it. It's going to go foul, making that an 0-2 count.
Reminder that both softball games had a team scoring 10 or more runs so far, really holding each other down today. Here at the Berea College Sports Complex, coverage brought to you by Bishops.
Keener hits that one deep. It's going to be caught for the third out.
We're going to the bottom of the third over there. The Eagles still lead 1-0. Trying to stay within one here over on the baseball side. 0-1 count to Howie. Grounds that one to second base. Bailey gets the out at second. Really tough ask to try to get Howie on that double play. A lot of speed down the line. It's going to be 2 outs, runners on first and third. Richardson walked in his first at bat. Short trying to get out of a bit of a jam here. Howie doesn't go on the first pitch there. Richardson falls behind 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here comes the pitch. Curveball catches the outside corner. 0-2. Richardson down 0-2. Runners on first and third.
Over on the softball field, Cook hits a deep one. It's going to be caught for the first out of the
ball there to Richardson. Southern crowd wanted the call as Howie takes second base on defensive indifference. 2 runners in scoring position. Richardson, 0-2 count, 2 outs. Short with the payoff pitch. Foul ball.
Rice up to bat.
Another deep fly. John, over there, the center fielder is getting a workout. She makes another play.
Another fly out. Jamie, we're at the last. McIntosh is the last of the lineup. If it's another fly out, we will have went every single batter for a fly out.
It's got to be some kind of record. Somebody look that up. Comment on the video. 1-2 count. Pitch. Breaks inside. Kudos to Richardson on not getting that one.
McIntosh looks like she's going to take a single. She hit a well-placed ball over to third. So that did not happen. She's the lone single of the lineup.
I think that's why they call you the Jinx, John. The Johnny Jinx. That's what I always call you when you're not around.
I'm sure McIntosh appreciates it. Now we go back to the start of the lineup where Parks, see what she can do, fly out last time.
We're on the baseball field. Griffin back, making sure that they keep their signs between the pitcher and the catcher.
First pitch she sees is high, ball one.
Two count. Short back to the windup. Another foul ball. Battle up here is Richardson, the senior. Refuses to go down easily. In the softball field, the whole infield playing in, expecting a bunt from Parks. Trying to be prepared for one, but she doesn't.
She hits a well-placed ball to left center.
Ground ball to short.
So we got
Halstead
runners.
makes the play.
Sorry, Jamie.
End of two over on the baseball field. Score still 1-0. Madison Central. Great scoop there by Lucas Ingram and the play from Halstead.
Over here on the softball field, we got something to brew. In bottom of the third, we've got runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Neely up to the mound, up to the plate, rather.
Two on the heart of the lineup up over there for the Indians.
She takes ball one. That's going to be a fly ball, and it's going to be caught for the third out. So runners don't advance. We're still 1-0. Southern Eagles lead.
We'll be back for the third inning in both games on WBON TV.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
The softball game has a 1-inning lead here at the 44th District simulcast. Top of the fourth over there, top of the third on the baseball game. 1-2 counts of Helton, payoff pitch. He's going to hit it in the air to left. Caught foul. Great play there by Zach Turner to get the first out of the inning.
Reeves going to hit that one. She's going to be she's going to be out at first.
Apologies, that was Carson Sizemore, I think. I got 2 guys listed at third. Bunt by Brock, right back to the pitcher, and he's going to be thrown out. 2 quick ones there. Aaron Short coming up, walked at his first at bat. The Eagles struggling to get anything going. Had 2 on in the second inning, 1 in the first. No runs across as they trail. Lucas Ward keeping them at bay so far.
Up to the plate for the Eagles is Wilson. She has 1 ball, 1 strike her way right now.
Short fouls it off over on the baseball side. One, 2 count to short.
Wilson gets that one. She's going to be out at first. So 2 outs.
That's a strikeout there for Ward. His second of the game, and that puts the Eagles down in order to end their chance in the third. They go to the bottom of the third, trailing 1-0.
Collette coming up to the plate for the Indians. She first time up to plate, she had a strikeout. Drury, 49 pitches so far, and just pitching pretty much lights out right now. Strike 1 to Collette.
Gave up that 1 run in the first and has really been very efficient ever since. Baseball field, the Indians bringing up Cannon Cook, hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Aaron Short still on the bump for the Eagles.
Collette looks in that ball. So 1-2 count for Collette. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for Collette. So that's strike 3 and 3 outs.
We're coming back up here in the bottom of the third over here on the baseball field. The MVP of last year's game up, Cannon Cook, as he takes ball 1.
Jamie, I'm watching the baseball game now, and both teams have on the same colored jerseys. A little confusing for me.
You know, it's a different... no, Central's wearing black.
Well, you know.
Southern's wearing navy blue. Usually there is a team that wears white, but also in baseball, it's not like we're passing the ball to each other.
I apologize for everything I said.
I mean, it's one thing if you can't see home plate. Not being able to see colors isn't something we can help with.
You ever see my cousin Benny with the screen situation? That's what I've got going on here.
I don't know the screen situation. 3-1 counts to Cook, where I assume he will be swinging out of his shoes as he does and fouls it off. Love it when the camera crew gets in on the making fun of John. It's a good time. Payoff pitch, ball 4. See, I think has something to say for Short on his way to the plate. Or on his way to first.
Bottom of the 4th here with Drury up to the plate for the Indians. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jaggerham up, struck out in his first at bat. Ball in the dirt. Cook stays at first. Foul ball over on the softball field.
Two count.
Ham takes a strike on the baseball side.
Drury going to ground out to first.
First ground out of the day. Pass ball over on the baseball side as Cook advances to second. I think he and Back were not on the same page. 2-1 count now to Ham.
Stewart up to the plate. She takes ball 1 before this pitch. She's going to take ball 2. A little high.
Short.
3-1 count for Stewart. Sorry, Jamie.
Doesn't get the call on that one.
Stewart's going to get walked. So Stewart on first, 1 out. The Lady Indians looking to at least tie things up. The tying run on first as it stands. Scarberry up to the plate for the Indians.
Full count here to Ham. Payoff pitch from short. There goes Cook. Steals third. Base on balls for Ham. As Short walks both hitters of the third so far. Another fly out to center field over there, John.
Yep, Scarberry pops that one up. It's going to be caught.
Carson Sizemore up. Hit a sacrifice fly to left the last time. Ball 1.
Robinson up for the Indians. 2 outs. Runner on first. She's going to hit that one, and Stewart will be tagged out on second, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the 4th, with Madison Southern still in the lead, 1-0.
1-1 count to Sizemore. Runners on first and third. Rounds it to third. High chopper. Can't make a play at home. Going to take the out at first as Cook scores. Make it 2-0 Indians. As Sizemore has knocked in the only 2 runs of the game so far. Elijah Halloran up to bat. 0 for 1 so far. Ham now on second base. Back, can't hang on to it. Runner's going to advance to third.
Jamie softball moving on. Top of the 5th. As Shepard will lead off for the Southern Eagles.
Halloran with a single. Knocks in Ham. The second hit of the game for either team, and now the Indians lead 3-0.
Shepard with a foul bunt. The 0-1 count.
Braxton Hicks grounds into a fielder's choice, and they get Halloran at second for the second out of the inning. Zach Turner up now. He hit into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. Strike called there to Turner.
Shepard sees ball 2. 2-1 count, no outs. Top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Shepard looking to bunt. She gets the bat back just in time to avoid a strike. 3-1 count. Big hit. And it's going to be, she's going to be safe at first. So Shepard, first at bat, takes a strikeout. This time, a single.
Back with another visit out to the pitcher.
Now Lillian Kirk up to the plate. Sorry, Jamie.
Coach Hall over there having a mound meeting with his infield.
Lillian Kirk, quite the athlete. I don't have a definite number on how many sports she's playing, but every one I've ever seen her in, she's a beast.
Big still second. Strike 2 to Turner. Like Drury's going to stay on the mound. Ball 4.
Kirk takes the bunt. She's going to be out.
Third base on balls of the inning for Short. That's going to bring up Briner, who walked in his first at bat. Short's pitch count creeping up.
Kirk was out at first. Shepard advances to second.
And Hicks thrown out there, stealing third base to end the inning. 3-0. Indians lead after 3. For the Eagles, we're going to have back Ingram and Cornett coming up.
Carroll up to the plate for the Eagles. 1-1 count, 1 out. With a scoring run possible on second base.
The Eagles scored that 1 run over there in the top of the first, and a lot of goose eggs over there after that, John.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for both teams so far. Not allowing a lot of runners on base at all. 1-2 count for Terrell. Now that's a full 3-2. Swing and a miss for out 2. Eagles will be back up to the top of their lineup with Tyree.
Ward staying in the game for Madison Central here on WBON. Again, coverage brought to you by Bishops at this 44th District Championship simulcast. Both games happening at the same time, so we're bringing them to you both here. Griffin Back coming to the plate. Struck out in his first at bat. Lucas Ward still on the mound for the Indians.
Strikeout for Tyree. That takes him for the 3rd out.
Back flies out to short in his first at bat, or in his second at bat, rather, on the first pitch. Lucas Ingram up now. Flied out to right field in his first at bat.
We're going to be going to the bottom of the 5th. Softball game just moving at rapid pace right now, Jamie.
0-1 count to Ingram. 0-2 count. Takes that one down the middle. Foul ball to the right side. Ball 1. Takes that low and outside. John, who's coming up for the Lady Indians this inning?
Yeah, we're going to start off with Cook up to the plate for the Indians when we return. She had a fly out the last time up to the plate.
Fly out to right field for Ingram for the second time this game. Now Colston Cornett coming up was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Ball 1 over here.
Ball 1 over here as well.
It's the outside corner there. Brings it even. Fouls that one out of play. Take it to 2 strikes. You're in the top of the 4th.
Same over here. I didn't know if you were calling mine or baseball, but that's
got to be your bull.
A foul makes it strike 2 for Cook.
Payoff pitch for Ward. Another pop-up. Briner is going to try to make a play behind the plate, and it gets out of play. Hit to single, or to center over there.
Yep, she's going to be safe at first. So a single for Cook to start things off here in the bottom of the 5th.
You mentioned Hannah Kate Kress inducing a lot of pop-ups over there. That's essentially what Ward's doing over here. All of Southern's batters are flying out. Burnett goes down on strikes there. Take us to the bottom of the fourth.
Up to the plate for the Indians is Rice.
Going to have Briner Howie Richardson up for the Eagles, and they're sending out Jordan Dunaway to the mound here in the bottom of the fourth. Dunaway has had a great junior season on the mound.
Rice looking to bunt to take Drury up to second, but that's going to be strike one. 1-1 count. Runner, tying run on first. She's going to get the bunt and be out at first.
Sacrifice to move the runner over there. Now they got a runner in scoring position. Can they get her across to tie this one up? Reiner making his way to the plate. He's done a great job behind the plate this evening.
McIntosh up for the Indians. Last time at bat, she hit a single. Single would put the Indians in good situation here with Drury on second as it stands. One strike.
Dunaway's first pitch is a ball.
Over on the softball field, 0-2 count for McIntosh. She gets a hold of that one.
Another single to center. They hold the runner at third.
So the single prevails, and we have a runner on each corner. Drury in scoring position on third.
2-1 count to Briner over here as he fouls off a pitch from Dunaway.
Jamie, for the Indians, this is a best case scenario. We go back up to the top of the lineup for Parks, who hit a single the last time she was up. Now she hits a single, bases loaded.
Reiner is going to walk on 5 pitches. His second walk of the day, back to the top for the Indians.
Neely up to the plate for the Indians. Bases loaded. Wind up the pitch. Strike one.
Howie singles to right. Oh, that speed, he turned it into a double down the right field line for his second hit of the game. Just like that, Central's got runners on second, third, no outs, 2, 3, 4 coming up in the lineup.
Neely takes strike two. 0-2 count, 1 out. Runners everywhere you can put them. She'll take the first ball. 1-2 count.
Dunaway comes set. He gets a hit to right field and run scores over there, John. 1-1.
Drury's going to come home, make that a 1-1 game. Neely hits a single, so still bases loaded.
Dunaway 1-1 to Richardson over here with runners on second and third. Richardson grounded out to shortstop in his last at bat.
Drury up to bat for the Indians. She takes strike one. 0-1 count. Only one out.
Richardson with a single to right. Lester gets it in, but both runners are going to score. That's 5-0 Indians. Big hit there by Richardson in a big moment. Cannon Cook coming to the plate now. Has been hit by a pitch and walked.
She's going to get a hold of that one.
Fly out to center field, but they will tag and score.
So that puts the Indians up 2-1.
No outs on the baseball field. Cook looking to do some damage. Take strike one.
Stewart up to bat for the Lady Indians. Parks on third.
Runner goes. Still second as Cook swings and misses down 0-2. Checking on the runners over here on the softball field.
Yeah, it looks like Neely, if my guess is correct, Neely trying to steal second, and that ran Parks in. No?
Still 2-1. Strike three to Cook as he goes down looking. First out of the inning. And bring up Ham. Into the left center gap. Dunn makes a play, can't get to it. Good effort there. Single
Jamie, it
for
is.
Ham.
If you look over there again, it is 3-1 with a runner on second. And she'll advance to third. Stewart takes ball three.
Scoreboard has not been updated. Got a pinch runner in for Ham. Sizemore coming up to the plate with one out. Runners on first and third. Runner on third is Will Richardson. Sizemore gets it to right. Caught by Henry Lester. And Richardson tags up and scores. And Sizemore, with his second sac fly of the night, has knocked in 3 of the 6 runs for the Indians. Elijah Halloran had an RBI single in his previous at bat. 2 outs now, runner on first. There goes the runner. Back makes a throw. Runner's called safe.
Over here on the softball field, Stewart gets walked again. She advances to first. Neely on third. Scarberry up to the plate.
Glove was on the runner when he caught it. Coach McNew's out there to ask to make sure the umpire considered all possibilities, if you will. I like to pretend these conversations are in a Charlie Brown teacher voice. Womp, 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 womp. Still safe. 2 out, runner on second. 1-0 count to Halloran. Take strike one there.
Scarberry with 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on third and first.
Runner is called safe, stealing third there, and that one honestly didn't even look close. The ball was there by 2 steps, and he slid right into the ball. Coach McNew asking for an appeal to the home plate umpire.
Southern catches a fly ball to end the 5th. Got in a lot of trouble there. Could have been a lot worse. They end the inning now down 2, 1-3 with your Indians in the lead.
All 3 officials coming together. Apparently the fielder that was down the right field line has a great angle they want to consult about.
So Jamie, over on the softball field, it looks like Parks stole home, but when the pitcher or the catcher threw it to second, they called interference at second. So okay. Parks advanced home. The runner at second went on to third. After that, they had a little team meeting to talk things over and calm everybody down.
3-1 lead over there for the Indians. Come back with another safe call over here. 2 consecutive very questionable calls on stolen bases there. Can't see the number of the runner came in to run for Jagger Ham, but has 2 stolen bases under his belt. Another runner in scoring position here for Halloran. He takes strike 2.
Anna Kate Kress up to the plate for the Eagles.
They haven't scored since the top of the first over there, John. Really need to get something going here.
I don't want you to talk about Keener this inning, but she will be next up to bat.
Would never. Halloran fouls it off. Third base coach makes a gem of a play. Bare hands that one.
Kress with a 1-1 count.
Payoff pitch. Just a bit outside for Dunaway. Brings the counts 2-2.
Swing and a miss for Kress. 1-2 count and no outs.
Payoff pitch on the baseball field. Halloran's going to take a base on balls.
Kress gets a hold of it.
Flies out to right field.
Thank you, Jamie. Couldn't see it from here.
There's on first and third, Hicks up. Hicks into a fielder's choice in his last at bat. Ball 1.
Over for the Eagles, Lexi Keener up to the plate. If Jamie could refrain, I'm sure Keener would appreciate
You
it.
keep bringing me into it, bro. It's on you. I got rid of Jobu, you know what I mean? 1-0 count.
1-0 count for Keener as well.
Hicks hitting the head and has some words to say for Dunaway. Umpire Brunson. Now goes out to give a ball to Dunaway.
Swing and a miss for Keener.
Dunaway was one pitch away from getting out of the inning. Now finds himself with bases loaded here. Zach Turner up to bat. We knew coming out to have a word with Dunaway.
Keener with a foul ball. 1-2 count. Watches that one in to stay alive. 2-2 count. 1 out. Keener really needs to find her way on base here for the Eagles to stay in this one.
Dunaway is going to be subbed out of the game, and Helton's going to go to the mound to get out of the jam.
Keener tried to get a hold of that one. It's going to be strike 3 in the second out as Reeves comes to the plate. First time Reeves came to the plate today, she had a double and an RBI.
Another foul ball there for Keener. Trey Helton warming up on the baseball field, softball infield, just trying to get on the same page in the heart of the Eagles order.
I thought Keener struck out. She must have got a piece of that ball. She's still on base, or still up to the plate. She gets a hold of that one. It's going to be foul. She's staying alive. 2-2 count.
Good battle up there at the plate. Zach Turner coming up for the Indians over on the baseball field as they lead 6-0 in the bottom of the fourth.
Keener gets a hold of that one. It's going to be a ground out. She's thrown out at first. She fought her way through that one.
Ball one from Helton.
Now Reeves up to the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for Reeves.
1 count to Turner. 2-1. Helton misses outside. Turner hits it deep to left. Going to be caught by Henry Lester to end the inning. For the Indians had 3 hits, 3 runs to
Reeves
extend their lead to 6-0.
with an 0-2 count. She fouled that one to stay alive. Swing and a miss for Reeves to bring out 3, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th when we come back here on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
And we're back here at Berea College for more 44th District simulcast action here. Madison Central leads both games, leads softball 3-1 at the bottom of the 6th, leads baseball 6-0 in the top of the 5th. A lot of numbers, John.
Sure is, and I'm terrible at math, but I know Robinson is up for the Indians as they lead 3-1.
Trace Halstead grounds it up the middle. Shortstop makes a great play to get him at first as he grounds out. Jade Terrell now pitching for the Indians in relief for Anna Kate Kress. Henry Lester coming up for the Eagles, who struggled to get on base since the first inning. Lester reached first, grounding into a fielder's choice earlier. Squares the bunt, misses it. Strike 1. Even count now. Lucas Ward pitching a great game here so far. 1-1 pitch. Lester turns on it. Right fielder's running back and can't get to it. Oh, he does. He makes a great play in deep right. All the way to the fence. Will Richardson on his horse makes it happen. I didn't think there's any way he would get to that. What a play. For the second out of the inning. Very impressive play there from Richardson. Connor Bailey up, popped out in his first at bat. Error on second base that time. Bailey's going to reach base. We're going to get to the top of the order for the Eagles.
Robinson with a foul, 1-2 count, no outs.
Ward comes set. Hit right to second base. Fielder's choice to end the inning. We're in the top of the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th here over on the baseball field as the Indians still lead 6-0 thanks to an incredible rundown and catch by Will Richardson.
Full count over here for Robinson.
Bottom of the 6 over there. Madison Southern only gets one more crack at it to get back into this one.
She's going to get a hold of that one, and she's going to be safe at first. The Eagles not able to get it over in time. Good at bat for Robinson. She was facing a full count. She hits a single.
Reiner, Howie, Richardson coming up for the Indians. Reiner's walked in both at bats so far.
Cook up to the plate for the Indians. Last time at bat, she hit a single. She's going to bunt and be out at first, but Robinson will advance to second.
Reiner up to bat. Gets hit by a pitch. Going to make his way to first. The fourth batter hit by a pitch for the Indians today. And bring in a pinch hitter here.
Rice now batting for the Indians. She's looking at a 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on second. She's going to hit a ground ball to no man's land. That's going to bring a runner to third, and she's going to be safe. First base. Last time Rice was up, she had a sacrifice bunt to ground out. This time, very nice single. And brings Robinson to third.
That was Jace Whitaker in to hit for Howie. Hit into a 6-4. 2 outs with Richardson up to the plate now.
McIntosh batting for the Indians. She's had a single every time up to the base today, or the plate today.
Three-0 count to Richardson here.
Indians moving through their lineup pretty quick. McIntosh, and then it starts over with Parks.
Richardson gets a free pass, not somebody you want on the base path. Cannon Cook coming up now. Cook over 1, hit by a pitch and walk so far.
Southern's going to take a break to talk things over on the mound. McIntosh has an 0-1 count.
Wild pitch there. Richardson's going to move over. Bat can't get over in front of that one. Hilton trying to get out of the inning, giving up no runs. There he goes at third. Back Didn't hear a going call.
McIntosh.
Like they stole second and went home on the throw to take a 4-1 lead over at the softball field.
Robinson scored. I think Rice is going to make it to second. And the lead changes 4-1 in favor of the Indians.
Cook grounds out. In the inning, that's through 5, and the Indians lead 6-0. If the Eagles want to do anything, it's got to be soon, because they're going to be bringing up Brock short and back in the next inning.
Now back to the beginning of the lineup for the Indians. Park's been up to the plate 3 times. She's hit 2 singles and a fly out.
Pitching change over here for the Indians. Brody Bowling coming into the game, another junior. Big, tough junior class here for the Indians. Bowling's pitched 29 innings with a 1.45 ERA, best on the team. A very unconventional delivery.
Parks attempted a bunt. It's going to go foul. She'll be looking at a 1-2 count, 2 outs, with Rice still at second. Parks get a hold of that one as well. Foul tip. Staying alive. The last time we saw them play in Richmond, Parks just had a tremendous day. She's an excellent shortstop.
You used to say nice things about me.
Parks is a better shortstop than you.
No doubt.
Here's the pitch. Hit to second. She's going to be out at first.
That's going to do it for the 6th over there. Top 7. This is going to be Southern's last opportunity for the softball team, and the baseball team's got to get something going here, trailing by 6. Brody Bowling with that near submarine release. Coach Roof always likes to have somebody coming out of the bullpen with that release angle, and Brody's been his guy this year, and he has done a great job at it.
Step away from softball for a minute, Jamie. Top of the 6th, 6-0. Edison Central leading over there. Field looks pretty good for the rain that we've had all week.
Unbelievable, right? Like, it looks unscathed, if you will. You know, even if you won't, it looks unscathed.
Did they have the grounds crew out working today? Did they bring out the tarps and protect everything?
They've done something right for sure. Looks pristine as Brock falls behind 0-2 to the new pitcher.
Really neat opportunity for these young athletes to get to play on a college field.
Ball 1. Let's that one go outside. Ball 2.
Jamie, tonight we'll finish up district play. Do you know where regionals will be held at?
There will be regional games held here, and the semifinals will be here at Berea College. Brock grounds it to second. Won't beat it out as he grounds out. First round games, I think, will be held at Lexington Legends Park. Broken bat there. Don't see that a lot in the high school ranks. Brock hit that one off the handle, and it took off out at the pitcher's mound. Broken bat ground out there.
Over on the softball field, Wilson up to bat for the Eagles. She's looking at a 1-1 count, no outs here in the top of the 7th. If you're just tuning in, this is Southern's last chance to try to get the lead, or this game will be over.
Aaron Short up. Aaron 0 for 1 with a walk so far.
She gets a hold of that one, but it's going to be a ground out.
Strike called inside.
1 out in the top of the 7th for the Eagles. Collette up to the plate. She's 0-2 for the night. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count.
3-1 count to short over on the baseball field.
The Lady Eagles and Indians have met twice this year. They are 1-1. Each of them winning one game, and they've both been pretty lopsided victories. This one is a really close game. She gets a hold of that one. She's going to be safe at first. So Collette with the single.
Base on balls for Aaron Short. Griffin back coming to the plate. Griff 0 for 2 so far. Popped out on his first pitch in his last at bat. He hits that one back off the pitcher's leg. He's going to make it safely. It's fielded by Hannon Cook off of Bowling's leg as they're going to make their way out there to check on him. The line shot single.
Shepard up to the plate for the Lady Eagles. She's 1 for 2 tonight with a single at her last at bat.
Certainly hope Bowling's okay over there.
She takes ball 1. Jamie, we've done a lot of games over the years. I don't think we've ever done 2 at one time. Well, I don't know that we are doing 2 at one time well, or we're doing the best we can.
Southern down there their last half inning here. Is Coach Hall coming out to have a word.
She takes ball 2 before that.
Brody Bowling is going to stay in the game. Much tougher than me. I thought about leaving after he got hit by that ball.
Eagles have 1 out. I don't know if this is a situation where you sacrifice a bunt to get the runner to second.
So
I don't know what coach is telling them to look out for here.
No, you don't give up an out here in down 3.
Nope. So I'll be interested to know what coach is talking about. She hits that one.
1-2 count.
It's going to be a foul ball. We did have a runner change. Lopez, the runner for Collette. Swing and a miss. 2-2 is your count. Lopez on first, 1 out.
Ingram called down on strikes. Certainly didn't like the call, but that's going to make it 2 outs here. 2 runners on. Cornett coming up to the plate.
We got a full count over here for Shepard. 3-2 count.
Big pitch here.
This will be Drury's number 95th pitch. That's going to be foul ball.
That hit Garrett's face. Garrett being our cameraman.
Still 3-2 count. Garrett's face doesn't count for anything right now in this lineup.
Big battle here in the top of the 7th.
She's going to take a walk. So now runners on first and second for the Eagles. And Lillian Kirk coming up to the plate.
Burnett grounds out to third to end the Eagle rally over on the baseball field. Head to the bottom of the 6th over there, still trailing 6-0. Ground ball to first there. They take the out. Got 2 runners on. Second and third, down to their last out, John.
Kirk with a grounder. And you have Lopez and Shepard in scoring position.
Who's up to bat?
Terrell.
Terrell, the freshman. Come in and pitch really well out of relief. Can she make a play here and get the Eagles back to the top of the lineup? And she does.
She hits it.
Single up the middle. 4-3.
Wow, 2 runners advance, and you keep talking because Terrell with a big-time single.
Now Tyree coming up to bat with the tying run on first.
Things are changing over here. 4-3. Big time hit for Terrell. Terrell's going to get some relief.
Send a runner in there, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
And that's going to be Elena Bolin, who will be running for Terrell. 0-1 count.
One count now.
Tyree tonight has hit a single, a ground out, and a strikeout.
So you're saying she's due. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. The Eagles down to their last strike over here.
1-2 count, 2 outs. Bolin on first.
And that's it. That's the game, John. What a game between Madison Central and Madison Southern in the 44th District Softball Championship.
Eagles fight back. It's just not enough. They end the game 4-3. Closest game they've had this season for sure. The last 2 have been lopsided for either team.
Congratulations to the Indians, Coach Randy Hall, for their 5th straight district championship victory. And they'll go on to represent the 44th District as the top seed in the 11th region from the district. Southern, what a battle there, John. They led 1-0 most of the game. They fell behind and then came back with a tying run on base. That's exactly what you want in a championship game, that level of competition and fight from both rosters there. Kate Drury pitches a great game. First time she's pitched against Southern. Again, both teams will live to play another day, as they will see action next week in the regional tournament. Over on the baseball field, that was Carson Sizemore with his first hit of the game, even though he already has 3 runs batted in. So he gets a single to left field. The Indians lead over here 6-0, as Southern has been unable to capitalize when they get runners on base. Brings up Elijah Halloran, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a run batted in and a base on balls. Has played a great second base today. He watches strike 1. John, the run that Central Softball has been on with rebuilding, bringing new girls in, has been super impressive, and they play such a super tough schedule. Frederick Douglass was knocked out in their district tournament, so I think Central's probably the favorite in the 11th region at this point, according to Garrett before the game.
Yeah, the KSHAA website has them listed as the number 1 team in the region right now with that Frederick Douglass loss. They have a record coming into the night of 22-8, 23-8 is their record.
And kudos to Southern. We talked about it. Not a senior on the team. They play a handful of juniors, and everybody else is really young. So bright future over there for Southern. And they could certainly make a run in the regional tournament as well. All depends on the draws. It always does, and we'll find that out hopefully tomorrow, as they're going to have to schedule games. For the baseball side, the first round will be at the Legend Stadium. The second round will be back here at Berea College, and the championship will be back at Legend Stadium as Helton goes up 0-2 on Halloran. No teams really knocked out on the baseball side in the 11th region. Lafayette probably an upset, beating LCA in the district championship, meaning that a team that wins their district is going to have to play LCA in the first round. And the same goes for Sayre. They were beat by Henry Clay. Sayre won the region last year.
Good hit ball.
Another single there by Halloran. Had a great week pitching on Monday, and now a couple hits and a run batted in here today. The Sayre, the regional champion, somebody's going to have to see them in the first round of the regional tournament this year. So always interesting the way that that shakes out. Runners on first and second. No outs. Foul ball. There by Braxton Hicks. We'll head back over for the trophy ceremony for the softball game here in just a second. They're getting everything set up on the pitcher's mound. 1-1 count to Hicks. All on that one. 2-1 count. John's headed over to try to catch the all-tournament team announcements. Runners going. Ball's in the dirt. No throw there. 3-1 count. Runners. 2 runners in scoring position for the senior Hicks. Here's the pitch from Helton. Fly ball to left center. Both guys on their horse. Brock makes the catch. And Sizemore is going to tag up and score. Sack fly there for Hicks, and could have been a lot worse had Brock not made his play. He and Lester, a lot of speed over there. That's the third sack fly of the day from Madison Central. Big part of doing everything the right way as they continue to pile up runs, pile up district championships, compete for the region year in and year out. They do the little things. They hit the sacrifice fly when they need it. They play for the team. They make the sacrifice play. One-0 count as Turner calls time. We're back over to the softball fields. They're handing out trophies for the all-tournament team. Strike on the baseball field. Press and Shepard from Southern named to the all-tournament team. Maddie Tyree. And we'll have the players that were just announced for Central or Model and Berea here for just a second. Cook, McIntyre for Central. Parks, and that was McIntosh, not McIntyre. Kate Drury, the MVP of the tournament. Finished a great game today. Did some work with the bat as well. Congratulations to the all-tournament team and to the champions, the Madison Central Indians. John, who made the all-tournament team from Berea Model?
Yeah, for Berea, Absidy Baker, Addison Schaus, and from Model, Aaliyah Weaver and Piper Moore. And did you catch all the Southern and Central folks already?
I think I mispronounced all their names if you want to give it another run.
Yeah, from Southern, Anna Kate Kress, Shepard, Tyree, and Central, Miley Cook, Lexi McIntosh, and Riel Parks. And then, of course, the MVP, the pitcher, Drury. Had over 100 pitches tonight. Just an incredible ball game overall for her.
Congratulations to Madison Central on her 5th consecutive district championship, and good luck to both teams heading into the region. They're presenting runner-up and first-place trophies. The Eagles over here trying to get off the field defensively again with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Briner's hit by a pitch. There you have it. Your 2026 44th District softball champions. We'll head back over to the baseball field here in a second. They got bases loaded with the top of the lineup and 2 outs for Madison Central. One count to Tyler Howie. Helton comes set. Curveball lands the inside corner. Yeah. Oh, called that one as well. Howie and me thought that was a little high. That's called for strike 3, and we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Southern's last chance to put runs on the board. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Nothing can save this blowout.
Famous last words. Yeah, get in there.
We're only down by 40.
You just can't lose with the Spicy Wings combo. Only at Lee's, famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner before the game at Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive, or swing by Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76. Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd Insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
And we're back in the 7th inning of the 44th District baseball game. We just wrapped up softball coverage with the Madison Central Indians taking the title in a great softball game, John. The baseball game over here has been not as exciting as you're giving me hand signals trying to figure out where you're going. Madison Southern has yet to put a run on the board, trailing 6-0. So they need 6 runs to get a chance in this one. 7 runs. I missed one somewhere along the line and covering 2 ball games.
Somehow it feels like a lot. So
they fixed it. I was right. The scoreboard was wrong. Somebody write that down immediately. Tyler Howie coming in to close the game for the Indians. Tyler, Kent State commit, phenomenal all-around player, has a 3.95 ERA on the season, has pitched quite a bit of innings. One of the top 4 in the rotation here is Trace Halstead, 7, 8, 9 in the Eagles lineup, come up trying to get them back in it. Halstead fouls it off. Strike 2 to Halstead. One, 2 count. The scoreboard continues to fluctuate.
A little high.
7-0 is the official score. Like I said all along, payoff pitch for Howie. Fouled off again by Halstead. Goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Ben Short into pinch hit for Henry Lester. Been a very consistent hitter for this team. Largely in the DH pinch hitter role, trying to get them going.
Is he a senior this year?
He is a junior.
Junior.
Seniors on this Madison Southern team are Trey Helton, Lucas Ingram, Aaron Short, Griffin Back, and Brentley Hankins. As Ben Short fouls that one off. Seniors for Madison Central: Luke Briner, Seth Barker, Braxton Hicks, Grant King, Will Richardson, Zach Turner.
Low and inside.
Strike 2 called to Short. He goes down on strikes as well, bringing up Connor Bailey. Try to get going with 2 outs in the last inning. Down to your last out, down 7. Certainly not the situation you want to find yourself in. Howie does not walk a lot of people. 1-1 count to Bailey.
Connor Bailey, a sophomore on this team.
Missed a lot of the season due to injury. He's really come on and played well since he's been back. Had a wrestling injury.
The same Connor Bailey I know?
No.
Okay.
Does that look like the Connor Bailey you know? No. Two count. Here's the payoff pitch. He calls strike 3, and that is the ball game. 7-0. Madison Central wins another 44th District Championship game behind a great pitching performance. Lucas Ward, Brody Bowling, and then Tyler Howie coming in to close it out. Putting up 7 runs, making timely hits, sacrifice plays. They win the district championship yet again. They will be the top seed representing the 44th district in the 11th region tournament. Nearly made it to the regional finals a year ago. Certainly looking to make another run this year. Southern looking to make some noise in the 11th region as well, has competed at a very high level against other region teams this season. So certainly not out of it. As we'll wait for them to set up for tournament awards, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back to Berea College of the simulcast coverage of the 44th District Baseball and Softball Tournament Championship games here. 1 day delayed due to rain, and somehow got both fields in great shape for tonight. And Madison Central will sweep the championship games with the softball team in a comeback victory, winning 4-3, and the baseball team winning in dominant fashion 7-0 as we await the trophy presentation and the announcement of the all-tournament team. Both teams had big wins earlier in the week. Madison Southern beating Model 15-0 behind a no-hitter pitched by Lucas Ingram. Madison Central defeating Berea with a score of 12-2 and winning 7-0 here today. Really solid pitching performance from Madison Central. Great defense. Will Richardson with a highlight play in right field that you'll never get to see. And really great, timely hitting, very unselfish baseball. A lot of sacrifice bunts, sacrifice flies, moving guys around the bases in scoring position and getting hits when it counted. Madison Southern has had a really strong season, had high hopes coming into the postseason, and thankfully for all 4 of the teams playing here tonight, the season is not over. 11th region play begins next week with the first round of baseball being up at Lexington Legends Stadium, semifinals being back here at Berea College, and the finals being back at Lexington Legends Stadium. Those brackets will be posted as soon as they're drawn and announced. Social media by WBON TV. Make sure you're following all of our social media. Sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher's announcing the all-tournament team, so I may need some help hearing this for those others here in the booth. And this has been a double feature here today. They were meant to be played back-to-back. Were played at the same time due to weather and rescheduled. Here is the announcement for the all-tournament team. Owen Perry from Berea. Nathan Profit from Berea, the senior who signed to play with Union College, had a great senior year. Well deserved. Chase Lowry from Model. Catcher, I believe.
I heard Ben Haley, maybe? I don't know.
I'll get that name. That was very muffled.
John Mink?
He said John Bailey Mink. His name is actually Connor Bailey. Trey Helton for Madison Southern. Lucas Ingram, again, pitched a perfect game earlier this week. Tyler Howey for Madison Central closed the game out, had several big hits. Did several defensive positions. Will Richardson, again, Gold Glove play and a couple hits here tonight. Lucas Ward. Luke Briner, the catcher for Madison Central, is the tournament most valuable player. Benjamin Whaley was the all-tournament selection there from Model. So there's your all-tournament team for the 44th District for 2026. Again, the two teams on the field, Madison Southern and Madison Central, will go on to play in the 11th Region Tournament. That bracket will be drawn tomorrow to see what other districts they will play against. Central will play against the loser of another district, and Southern will play against the winner of another district. Here's your runner-up, the Madison Southern Eagles. Certainly not a joyful celebration, as they really wanted to take home that big trophy. Madison Central being crowned your champions. Congratulations to the Madison Central Indians on both diamonds here tonight on the simulcast. Both teams winning the district crown yet again. And they will be representing Madison County as the top seed going into the tournament from our district. So big congratulations to all those that made the all-tournament team, all the athletes that participated this week in this district tournament. Congratulations to the champions, Madison Central, on both fields, as well as the all-tournament teams. Big thanks to Garrett Stearns and Gage Hill for really a great production, running two games at once. Awesome guys. And for John Bailey, I'm Jamie Boggs. This has been a baseball, softball simulcast on WBON TV.